Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the New England Patriots. With that, let's head on up to Foxborough. Standing by with the call at Gillette Stadium, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. Now Goff on first down. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. So from the 36 now, first and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. Now they're led out by a guy who's done just about everything you could ever imagine to do in this league, the great Tom Brady.
It's been a lot of fun watching him develop in his career, but that will to win, he's had that probably since birth, and it transmits itself throughout his entire ball club. Watching him play, it can be an absolute joy unless you're on the other team.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And now we take a peek at the Patriot offense.
And the schedule makers have given them a little break right here. Back-to-back home games, and they won last week. So they're trying to make it 2 in a row before they hit the road next week. They have to take advantage of this break in the schedule.
From the 22, Brady dancing to his left. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett, 78 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Extra point good. By Gostkowski. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
Keep playing hard.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Now Gurley. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun. Gone. And that is incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Fielded just inside the 20. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
Wait, 29, Alpha. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Jacket, reload.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Forced out to his left. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver was able to dot the I with both feet,
while making sure that he possesses the football all the way through the catch.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Been a long day for
2nd and 5 now. Brady buying time to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field. And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it ends with a New England touchdown.
2 touchdowns in the first quarter. Yeah.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Goff on first down. And that one's complete to Gurley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. This is why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah.
Oh,
and you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now Goff gets this into the hands of Brandon Cooks. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
I'll get him, man, Daddy. Don't you worry. They ain't winning. That's for sure.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Black 20.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. Man open. It's Kupp. He's got it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
We got to ram down. We got to ram down.
Mike. 180. I'm coming for you. You mine. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Now it's Goff off the bootleg. Open man is Switzer complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And Gurley, he fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football.
I picked up that fumble.
Picked up by the Patriots.
Yeah. I caused a fumble and I picked it up.
You look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
53.
On second down, Michelle. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady sliding out of the pocket. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. This is caught inside the 15. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Gostkowski, the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Todd Gurley and the Rams offense set to take over. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they?
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Right now, I'm just wondering where they turn on offense, Charles. I know we're not in the fourth quarter, but second quarter haven't scored and struggling to move the ball.
I don't think they abandoned the run game totally, but maybe you change up your tempos. Maybe you go a little bit faster. Try and catch.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And all the way in, touchdown, New England. James White. An even 90 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. So their backs were against the wall, deep back in their own territory, and they run it all the way down into the end zone.
That takes a lot of coordination for an offensive team, doesn't it? Because, let's face it, it's really not a surprise that they're going to run the ball in that situation. Backed up that close to their own end zone, you usually do call running plays, trying to be safe. Instead, it turns into an electrical run, a bolt for your team, and off he goes to the races.
Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line. The Rams offense now. They get set and head. Back onto the field. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So
Oh yes, we do. Then why the fuck didn't I get an email if you're going paperless? Okay.
See, but the thing,
you want to fucking, you want to communicate with me? You want to ask me for information to verify this or that or fucking or whatever? Then why the fuck didn't I get an email?
the reason why.
Hold on, real quick, Cape Cod. They're like, oh, you have to go onto our website and verify your identity or not subscribe, but like register on our website so that we can verify who you are. I'm like, I just gave you my email and I just verified that's my email. You can fucking email me and I will verify this. Like, yo, I'm not good because every time you're asked to, and you do, every time you fucking ask, or give up so much of your personal information to a company, and a lot of times it's not even directly to that company. It's through another fucking organization that processes your personal information for that company. Anytime you do that, guess what the fuck happens? That company or that organization sells your fucking personal information. So I'm like, oh no. I'm not becoming a member of this bullshit. I'm gonna give you my personal fucking email address.
It's not even. It's not even. The reason why they want to go cashless is so that way the government can control every single amount of money that you get. And they say if you make $3,000 in a month, and if you don't spend it by that month is up, that money is forfeited. In the state, they take that money. Your money. Arthur can wait. Once they once.
I love you, Bobby.
Love you too, Arthur Fleck. But once that money.
I just wanted to hear Arthur for a second, dude. Yo, keep going.
Once that money becomes virtual, it expires. So if you don't spend your money at the end of the month, it's gone. The government takes that. Whatever you don't spend. No, it's a gain for them.
Wait, God. You made your point. Thank you.
And it's also to track your purchases and to see what you do, because if you spend cash, they don't know if you're buying soda or milk or drugs. If you use a card, they know everything that you do. They know everything that you buy. It's a way they can keep track. Dude, money should not ever be
Oh, Jesus. Let him get one point. Now you got me. You touched on King God. Hold on for a second. Now you've hit 2 points that I want to make a comment on. Number one, you're absolutely right, dude. Fucking anything electric, they want to keep fucking tabs on you. Okay, easy shit, man. Fuck, I lost my train of thought because I'm trying to tell you to like finish your point so that we can have a conversation.
Well, I was trying, but I'm getting cut off, and the longer I get cut off, the longer it takes. Like, I get it. Arthur Fleck came in, but I was in the middle of talking.
The longer you talk, the more points you make, and the more that we want to speak and interject and have a conversation. That's all I'm saying, man.
I get it, but I like to finish what I have to say before I get cut off, and that aggravates the shit out of me because it happens a lot. Like, I'm in the middle of talking and somebody else will just come in and just start talking, and then what I was saying no longer is being said because I'm getting cut off. It happens to me. It happens to everybody. I don't sit the only time I really bitch about it is when people want to.
I'm not money for 20 panel. I don't think you'll probably get a word edgewise, but you can try.
It's so hard for honestly, there's a lot of times I just mute up and cam up and I talk when I talk. It's not on this channel. Yeah, but it's the same. Like, I just clear them up. Yeah, because, like, I'm trying to say something, and I'm being talked over, and nobody else is being told to shut the fuck up, except for shut the fuck up, Bobby. And honestly, shut the fuck up, Bobby, is actually pissing me the fuck off. Like,
well, I don't think that's on the panel right now. Nobody's telling you to shut the fuck up. I didn't hear anything.
All I wanted to do,
Dude, I was told shut the fuck up a few times on this channel while I'm trying to talk. I'm gonna start telling you all to shut the fuck up so I can finish talking. I don't give a fuck. Somebody just almost fell through my fucking roof and I had to fucking go take care of it. You think I give a fuck about this stupid fucking social media shit? I'll fucking X out on this shit right the fuck now. I don't give a fuck. I'm here because I enjoy being here, and I'm sick of being told shut the fuck up when I'm trying to fucking talk. Period. And yes, most of it is Mr. Mike. But, like, when I try to talk, everybody wants to talk over me. So I try to talk over everybody else. Shut the fuck up, Bobby. Let them speak. What about me? I don't get to speak. Alright, I muted the fuck up. Speak.
If you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Gone. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball.
All trying to make a point. And if you keep going, like
every snap, another nice job there.
That conversation point. With
my mom's.
Hold on a second. I hear what you're saying. I have something to say really quick.
Yo, my mom's landlord is on the phone. I need to mute up.
Force an incompletion.
Here's Gurley. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Brady. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Phillip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. To throw is Brady. Flush to his right. Got his man. That's Harry. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Match up, Sammy Johnson. Yeah, I'm still here. Last gaming, I'm here. Northwoods, I'm here.
So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL here on this first day of November. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here are the Patriots to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. Out to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady gives to Michelle. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. The Patriots send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Switzer on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
He gets it to Cooks.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
From the gun on third down. Goff. And find Everett there, complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Rolling to his right. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. First down, here's White. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady flushed out right. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with it.
Brady now to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Dorsett's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point good by Gostkowski, and that will extend this big lead. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
After the run, here's 2nd and 8 from the 27. Now it draws. Goff gives to Gurley. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now gone. And that will be incomplete. Here's Johnny Hacker now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Brady going to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe
under pressure again, and down he goes again. Corey Littleton, and the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the fourth, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there, and I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay, because you never know at the end of the year.
I'm winning. Whatever. Let's see what they can do.
If points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs, that's always the standard justification.
Here we go. Block 20. 51. Yeah.
On first down, gone. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. That's a gain of 13, first down, Rams.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there, and if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 2nd and 10, Goff again. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking to go back to Cooks one more time, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. It's been a problem, just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's gone. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Now it's Zerline to try the Ram field goal. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Zerline's kick is up and through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year.
Tattoos. Yeah, but I did most of my tattoos. Most of my tattoos I did, people helped me fix them up. But yeah, but no, I did most of my tattoos.
the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Brady to throw. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. 30. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he's to sing in this situation. When this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
But she's singing too.
Oh, she's at least.
She's on like the 5th tune at this point.
She left Scales way behind, but he's just saying something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a New England touchdown. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
Let's go, fellas.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now Goff on first down. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. Now that'll be caught by Kupp. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
The Rams on third down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
Yeah.
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Extra point try for Gostkowski. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Goff. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. The penalty is a result of that hit there.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's Goff. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw, Goff. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
Yes, you're right. They have had no room to breathe. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete. as well. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets them up nicely. 8 yards on the carry, 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second and a couple, Brady. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
Brady going to look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
To try again after the sack. Brady, and now he'll let this one go deep. Back over. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for New England. 46 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Wide, 80.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Hey, Alabama.
Throwing on second and 8. Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. To throw, it's Brady. They'll roll him out right. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Back in the day, lacing weed with coke in a blunt was called a woo banger. Yeah, but I lost like 3 people due to buying weed from people that I bought weed off of, and they ended up dying with fentanyl, and I know they didn't do fentanyl or anything but smoke weed. So, when they had fentanyl in their system, I was like, yeah, no, I'm like, nah. So, I just get these shots, and I just go to dispensaries. Oh, yeah, and the OD. Yeah, I saw that.
Wait, 53!
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Pats, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for L.A., they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
If I go through a dispensary, and I OD on smoking weed and I'm found that fentanyl in my system, it came from that dispensary, so that weed was not touched properly. Because it's supposed to be tested. Like, if I know, like, I'm not, like, if I know you, I'm hanging out with you, yeah, I'll smoke with you, with your weed. Yeah, but you're doing, like, I don't know, like, I still smoke with people that have weed, I'm not gonna say that, but, like, I'm not, I'd rather go to a dispensary and know what I'm getting. Look, email me some weed. Oh, my baby's doing good. That's Mr. Mike. I got nothing against Mr. Mike. I'm just sick of being told, shut the fuck up, Father. I'm just sick of it. And honestly, it kind of upset Northwood because he's the one who started it. Yeah, he did. Northwood was the first one who told me to shut the fuck up because a video that I showed where the chick was freaking the fuck out on me. She was freaking the fuck out on me. Just filming. You know, once she called me, what was it that she called me? Yes. Yeah, that bitch that got tossed in the dumpster. No. Oh, I'm good. She did. She told me to shut the fuck up. And that's when Northwood told me to shut the fuck up. It's just not my name in it. I could work with that. But no, you would have to watch the video first. You have to watch the video before you come up with a song because the shit that she says and does, got tossed in the dumpster by my ex-boyfriend. Good for him for tossing you in the trash. I don't blame him. Oh, dude, she got so pissed. Dude, this was like, what, an hour and a half of me following around just wanting to do a dude. Oh, dude. No, she actually got me going. No, she actually got me going. No. Yep. Oh, dude, she was heated. I'm sorry. He did a good job, dude. That's disturbing. His ass is getting nice water stuff. Hey, but we don't want to hear you get your asshole fucking tickled. No, dude, he's gonna blow a casket. His head casket blew. Casket. He blew his head casket. Ooh, dude, that sucks though when that happens. You tell me you never farted and shat yourself. You sit there and tell me you farted and never shat yourself. That's why he has a bidet, so he can wash himself when he farts. Madden. Fuck the bunny. Hey, where you go? You get it? You're taking me away from my duties? See? He's trying to get his shit done. Yo, he's like, Mad Daddy, we know you need a butthole clean, so go play with your bidet. Ah, fuck. We're almost as close as Howard Stern. Plug it in. Plug it in.